Alright, so good evening, y'all. This is another video, and I'm gonna just say I'm happy about this video because this is basically a special occasion for me for some reason. Well, I have a reason basically because this is a SCP game. Now, I was gonna play SCP Containment Breach, but I've been trying to figure out how to record it. But I did figure it out, but I wanted to get this video done first because this is something new and new content for SCP Foundation, so I was just like, I had to get on this. But the game we're going to be playing is called SCP Secret Files. Now, I don't really know too much of the plot, but that's why we're going to get into the game. So I made sure I didn't watch anybody play this like I usually do, because SCP is just life to me. So the mystery stays with me, which is why I didn't watch other people play it. But yeah, I'm happy. So we are gonna get right into it. Oh Jesus! Lag.
Drugs can be taken effect. Go ahead and ask questions. Then we start out launches.
Where's the black box?
Oh, this is cool.
You were tasked with investigating the situation at Site 74. You were assigned to retrieve the black box. Out. Where is the black box?
I like the animation of it.
I brought it back. I brought the black box back.
Don't lie to us. You never brought it back.
That's impossible. I remember. I completed my assigned task. I swear.
Alright, here now. This isn't an interrogation. We're not here to be blamed or point any fingers.
I feel like we're talking to the 05.
I'm terribly sorry to have to bother you in such a state, but it is critical that we find that black box. We need to know what happened at Pony Station.
There's a mess at the moment.
That's fine. We'll take it slowly, step by step. Why don't we start from the moment you received your mission? Tell us what you remember.
I'll try. Currently heading to mission site 74, Pony Station. We'll arrive in about 3 minutes.
Very good, Sparrow. It's been 48 hours since the Foundation lost contact with Pony Station. SCP-701 experiments there have been ongoing. We have reason to suspect a containment breach.
What is my mission?
According to Foundation security regulations 709S, each site must have a black box placed in a secure area to assist in identifying the cause of an accident, should one occur. Your task is to investigate the situation and retrieve the black box.
Black box? Got it. Okay, I've arrived.
Oh my god, bro! Oh my god! What's this answer? Authorized personnel only. Okay. Makes
I'm
sense.
able to observe the mission site from here, but it doesn't Foundation's secure facilities.
Pony Station, officially known as Site 74, was originally a hydroelectric power station. After it was abandoned, the Foundation repurposed it as one of their sites.
I swear to God, I hate having
it was used
control
only
as
to
a
contain
key.
a few safe-level anomalies, but recently it's also taken over SCP 701. I don't know all the details.
Jesus
You
Christ.
won't know the truth until you retrieve the black box.
Got it.
Where'd the deer even
I'll
come
complete
from?
the task as instructed and retrieve the black box.
Ooh. Okay. I got a little radar. A device capable of measuring the humes of an area. The hummus or humes of an area, I do not know how to read. And calculate the reality bending rate in real time. Now I heard something about this, like these little devices. Hold on, tap those. Like these little devices here. I watched it in the trailer. They're probably just like reality anchor things. Now I never really imagined what they would look like because I heard about them before, but I think I took more notice to it when I was watching YouTube of this one guy talking about Zeta 9, a mobile task force, also known as MORAT. So yeah, a mobile task force group, Zeta 9, MORAT, and they're basically very popular, and they have good training because of Nine Tailed Fox, which is another well-known mobile task force from SCP Containment Breach. And I don't know, I just learned about them, but then the guy mentioned Reality Anchor. Now, I never imagined what it would look like or what it actually was, so I was a bit confused as to what it looks like, but I guess it's what it looks like right here. So, Reality Anchor, a device capable of stabilizing the humes or hummus of surrounding areas. One of the best weapons for combating against reality bending and reducing the physiological damage in the area. So, basically prevents reality bending stuff or something like that. So, yeah. That's what it is. And I don't know what the heck this is. It was like a pregnancy test. Y blocker. 60 mil per injection. Like again, I can't read, so I don't even know if that really means mil, but per injection. Inject this blocker to stop neurotransmitters from behaving erratically in result of unavoidable reality bending. No one exactly understand, but okay. So, photo of objective. A Polaroid photo of a black cube, the mission objective. The objective of this mission. Go in. I cannot read cursive as well as what it is on here, but there's a phone number, so I guess that's something. It's just easy to read. I just hope I don't see anything. For a site, I didn't really imagine it to look like this, but it's still cool though.
I've just entered Pony Station.
Retrieve the black box from the lab. Room 705. The elevator. 7th floor. Sparrow. Must.
What's that? Bald Eagle, you're cutting out. This is out of the safe range. I'll place a reality anchor.
Okay, I see.
Much better. Now let's find that elevator.
So, here's the thing about this game is that I have made a comment on the trailer talking about the graphics, because I'm already enjoying the game. It's just I wish the graphics were more like Evil Within, Resident Evil, or Silent Hill. where basically it's like more darkish and more horrifying looking. Because I'm not gonna lie, the graphics kind of do remind me of something like Poppy Playtime or Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. But it's funny, and that's why I'm bringing it up, because it's like picking up the coin, and it just, the whole GUI kind of reminds me of how it is in Resident Evil, or at least Resident Evil 7, as far as I know. So, also I can switch items. So it says switch item type, okay. So press tab to close again. And tab to open collection. Oh yeah, I never got to look back on things too. So research log. Tyler Cooper Journal 1. Today I read Dr. George Thompson's research log for SCP-01. 701. Could it be true? Has he really been performing comparison experiments on chimpanzees this whole time? What could he have planned? Does he not realize what he is up against? This whole thing is turning out to be an ungodly mess. It's now abundantly clear why Foundation transferred him out of Pony Station, leaving me to take over his post. He was performing the experiment all wrong. Everything about it was in a complete wrong direction. SCP-701 holds great potential. I still believe, that I will have to adopt a new method of study, efficient, fast, direct, and it all begins tomorrow. So, testing research logs.
I've heard of this guy. A bit of an eccentric and a thrill seeker.
Ooh, another note. File, SCP set, okay. So, service regulations. All employees on duty shall not leave early or be absent. Okay. So, I was trying to understand, I was trying to think of what it meant. Employees who cannot be on duty due to special circumstances should report to the manager of each area early. When accessing confidential documents, the regulations and relevant regulations are to be followed. So regulations and relevant, okay. And 4, on-duty staff should fill in the inspection record form accurately and report in time if there is something that cannot be handled. The spare key of room 101 is placed under the flower pot of the visitor center and must be put back to the original place after use. I don't know. Sometimes when it comes to like, when I think of like maybe like visitors or people who know about the SCP Foundation, that kind of sets me off sometimes, because I thought, SCP Foundation was supposed to be secretive, and you basically get the point of what I'm trying to say. Trying to see if one of them was working. Oh, okay. Key 101. So look for a flower pot somewhere. Just can't open this door. No. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know which flower pots. I'm just picking random. So file 2, setting resource request form, site 74, scene, specs, palace, forest, monastery, hall, whatever the heck these numbers mean. Play. Okay. I'm gonna be dead honest. I was only paying attention to a little bit of it. Now, I have actually played a little bit of the old game, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because the camera movement, it's not like how it was in the last game, where it's like, because I had a few issues with moving around the screen or whatever, because there would be moments where it's just like I would spin around and all that stuff, and then there would be some moments where I couldn't even turn in one direction. I just had to spin around just to actually look around and stuff. Can't open this door. I'm already freaking out. Just the fan. Oh, I almost thought I saw Ghostface or something. I guess it was just like a little bit of a reflection and stuff. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I just saw Ghostface. Some construction or something. Did I walk or something? Ooh. I'm overthinking those footsteps. It's just the music. But even though the graphics seem a bit different, I still like the vibe right now, like the atmosphere. I'm talking, it feels like how SCP should feel like, you know? Because when it comes to SCPs, they're not exactly normal. Back to what I was saying. When it comes to SCPs, they're not exactly like the normal kind of horror. They're like a normal kind. They're not like the normal kind of scary. They're like different. I'm talking. It's like in a more creative way, especially when it comes to people who write out the SCPs. So that's what I gotta say about that. I'm over tripping out and stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a whole nother room. I'm overthinking that's the spot where I passed up by. Oh look. Gone. Like the paper just sounds so loud when I pick it up. Purchase order supplied by Frandy's department store. Purchaser Abraham Hydro Power Plant. Date of application 21st of January 2009. Oh, so this goes way back. Probably around the time of SCP containment breach. Name quantity. Name quantity, okay. Multimeter 2, maintenance kit 2, wire cutters 3, hydraulic clamp. I feel like I've heard that before, but that's 2, cable threader 2, arc lamp 4,200. was a guy right here. Well, a mannequin actually. Oh, can I do something with this? Okay, no. Gosh darn it. Hold on. How do I turn my mic? Okay. Flashlight's up.
This must be the elevator. To the 7th floor, then.
First, I need a key card. And I'm not liking this vibe of this room.
We offer anything you said. This specification, sacrifice of sin.
See what I mean when it comes to SCPs? Very different. Pressing E. I know y'all saw that. SCP-049. It was SCP-049.
That does sound terrifying. Perhaps it was just a nightmare.
We wake up from nightmares.
Oh, I like how like the little visions. It's like SCP-049 escaped and all that stuff. Oh man, I didn't get to look at everything. Like not any other files. Oh god. Wait, how do I forgot how to use that reality anchor. Unless I can't really do it like that. Okay, it's like that. Okay. I kind of like this reality anchor. It's kind of cool.
I guess I'm taking the stairs.
Locked again. Everything's locked around here. After all, I went blank too. I wonder if we get guns in this game because I want to shoot some things. You can't have an SCP game if you can't shoot anything. Well, some can. Man, that scared me. Take a little pee break. Huh. I just thought of something. Cause see, this guy seems to be, you know, taking a leak while he's reading a file. So what if this like SCP turns some people into mannequins? Because apparently he seems to act human. And let's be honest, when do you ever think some kind of mannequin that moves would do something like this? Rehearsal script 1. Incomplete script. Duke Sertina. The chains of fate coil like poisonous snake. It's not only me they seek to entangle, but also you. Gonzalo, the curse before death is frightening indeed. Petruchio, get this meddler out of my sight. Let the dead man remain speechless. Petruchio extends the noose and strangles Sorrento's neck. traitor, usurper. I cannot read. Hold on, I'm gonna do it again because this is a rehearsal script, so I'm gonna try and get into it. The chains of fate coil like a poisonous snake. It's not only me they seek to entangle, but also you. The curse before death is frightening indeed. Puerto Rico, get this meddler out of my sight. Let dead men remain speechless. Puerto Rico sends his noose and strangles Sorrento's neck. Sorrento. Traitor! Usurper! Ah! What was that? It's like everything I pick up, it's always something bad. So back I can see myself. I got Evil Within vibes. Being in the vid, like something's about to cut like a saw or something. Yeah, you think? Every situation is serious when it's a containment breach or something like that. Or at least when the site doesn't respond. Seems like that guy was trying to get out. You never know. Maybe some of these guys were. No, hold on. Because earlier I was thinking, why would a employee have a rehearsal script unless a test or something? But that would be some for Class D, which is kind of confusing. But it don't even really matter right now. I'm afraid to go down here, but I'm gonna go down here anyways. Have to wait now. Look, see, the guy checking up, reading something. So, rehearsal script 2. Act 2. Rossini, Gonzalo, Antonio, Isabel, Mondolfico, Francisco, scene. Covent in act description. To cover up the truth, Gonzalo orders the arrest of the 3 men who witnessed the Queen's confession and imprison the Queen in the convent. Gonzalo then goes to have a secret meeting with Ambassador Allegada. After learning of the Queen's captivity, Antonio begins to plot his revenge. I swear it is unnecessary. File 4. Incident clipping. On December 19, local time, a mass incident involving several students in the auditorium of Princeton High School took place. The incident escalated into a violent riot with violent fighting on a mass scale. The incident reportedly took place in the auditorium, while redacted, as all participants were in the process of redacted. This triggered the audience to attack each other, resulting in 13 deaths and 27 injuries. The cause of this incident is unknown at this time. Ready for jump scare? Okay, handle needed. Alright, apparently I can pick up that guy moving out the way, but I don't feel like doing that yet because I found this computer. Which I want to look. Ooh, I like that. It reminds me of SCP-096, that one fan film. Because you have like the little thing spinning around on the computer. Ooh, okay. Oh, I can't look at these things, but I can look at inbox. Dear Miss Erin, Maple, recently Lisa Amanda, the former assistant of Dr. Tyler Cooper, violated the Article 5, Item 3 of Experimental Protocol and refused to execute the assigned task on the experiment by Dr. Cooper, resulting in experiment delay. According to the emergency plan, she has been demoted and removed from the site after being injected with Class A amnestics. For people who don't know, amnestics are basically like things people, the SCP Foundation use on people they want to have them forget things about. For example, let's just say, because on some occasions, if you were an employee of the SCP Foundation, you would have to go through amnestics if you did something bad to be a Class D. So if you were if you were an employee in the SCP Foundation, did something bad, but you have to be a Class D because they made you a Class D for your crime. They have to give you amnestics sometimes, but sometimes it might not be because some stories I've read, but mainly that's the case apparently. But it's also used on civilians just so they can stay in secret, which is why I was talking earlier about the SCP Foundation being in secret, which is why they're also kind of like the Men in Black, because they're in secret, except they're better than the Men in Black because this is more of like a horror type, a more scary type. But back to it, Class A amnestics. On the 16th now, by the order of Dr. Cooper, for some reason Dr. Cooper sounds like a familiar name, but continue on, we have decided to promote you to the senior assistant of this experiment to assist Dr. Cooper to promote the work development and at a pony station. Your interview and authorization session will be held today at 1:30 p.m. in room 711. Please prepare yourself ahead. Thank you for your persistence and hard work in the Foundation. I wish you a pleasant time in your new position. Slender Encrypted. So I can't look at these other things. Jump scare. Okay. Apparently I can use some of these things, like these little anchor things, and then move it so I can use I'm gonna climb up here real quick. Just because. It's bad I can't jump, but it is what it is. Oh. I was hoping to move him out the way, but I'm going to expect another jump scare after this. So, Rehearsal Script 3, Act 3. Persony, Gonzalo, Antonia, Alinda, Francisco, Isabella, Puerto Rico, Sortino, Atella. Scene, ballroom, my bad. Convent Act Description. Gonzalo kills an eyewitness and orders the royal chief, or royal chef, to make royal chef to make a stew from his body. The witness's daughter Alinda is then placed in the convent. Antonio and his esquire enter the convent to confront the queen. She tries to kill Antonio, but he sees through her plan. She is left to suffer the consequences as Antonio and his squire evacuate the monastery. They encounter the imprisoned Alinda. Jumps. Hold on. I accidentally pressed one button. Jump scare. Yep. So this is recording. And that also reminds me, I wonder what SCP-049 has to do with this. So this is some site stuff I really want to see. Oh, and I guess that's somebody hanging. sworn I've seen that ball before. Yeah, I've seen that ball before. Well, I've seen it in the Roblox SCP game, and I think I could have sworn I've seen it before that, but something. This is mentioned in other SCPs. It has this is the stair SCP, like the endless stairs. So apparently, the deeper you go down, the more you feel weird. Like you'll feel anxiety, fear, maybe depression, but all I know is that you feel some kind of way the deeper you go down, and then that face appears every time. I think it's called SCP-87. Let me look at it. Yep, SCP-87. The endless staircase, or just endless stairs. Yeah, I know this SCP, just like that other one. And actually, matter of fact, this could be SCP-008 contain outbreak or something like that. I don't know. See, I don't know some of these other ones, and this one might not actually be somebody hanging. It could just be somebody floating. It could just be some other SCP that I might know about, but just don't exactly recognize just yet. I'm also play this. Gosh darn it. I'm over trying to look back and stuff. I totally forgot it does that. And gone as always. Thing is kind of difficult to rotate. Are you still here though? Oh look, Soviet Union. Or communism. That should be good enough. What the heck is this doing here? So research log 2. Did we already get another research log, or have we not gotten one yet? The second one yet? I don't know. Tyler Cooper's Journal 2. At first, most of the on-site personnel were apprehensive about participating in this project, but after distributing some SCP-701 documents, 701 documents to a few volunteers, they became widely circulated, and the number of people coming to sign up suddenly increased. I was rather curious how it happened, and I haven't quite figured it out. The reason behind it yet, but it's welcome news. I'll take it as a good omen. Now I've managed to mobilize the entire station to participate. Every single person is my chance to prove myself, and opportunity like this doesn't come every day. Yeah, when you're in the SCP Foundation, that's probably not a good sign, because if everybody's participating, that means he probably brainwashed or something. Ready for a jump scare? Okay. Spare me this time. an SCP. The music stopped. I'm a little worried. Don't worry, guys. The game's under development. Oh no. Oh wait. This can't be it. Okay. Yeah, this better be it. Because we're, I don't know. Because SCP-87's at a school. We're in the facility right now. So we should be good. I'm over thinking about SCP-87. Oh look, we have a cage here. So yeah, I should be good. I don't feel like the... Wish I could see. Like, jump or something. Too bad we can't jump anyways. And why doesn't she have a gun? She's out here doing all this stuff, which Epsilon 11 should be doing, but instead she's here. Rehearsal notice. The Hanged King's tragedy sacrificed everything. Rehearsal notice. First group rehearsal. Time, May 23rd, 7:46 a.m. Location, conference room, 5th floor. Second group rehearsal. Time, May 26th, 11:11 a.m. Location, warehouse 603, 6th floor. Final group performance. Time, May 27th, 9 o'clock p.m. Location, room 705, 7th floor. Jump scare. Okay, spare me again. This better not be SCP-87. Like I'm already confident it's not, but I gotta be extra sure. Just run down because I cannot deal with just walking slow. I gotta hurry up. No. Oh. It is definitely SCP-87 if this is happening. Oh, there's a clock. Under development, guys, because I do not know what the heck I'm doing. Wait a minute. Rehearsal logs. Research logs. File logs. Alright, rehearsal notice, Hanged King's tragedy. So, let's see. Right now it's nighttime, so we should probably change it to 9. O'clock p.m. At least that's what I'm thinking. Since it's the final one. I'm not done with SCP-87. I don't know what I'm doing here, man. anything. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta get some help here because hold on. Well, first let me try to figure it out one more time. Because if I can't get it, then I'm gonna need some help. Oh, okay, I see. Because the clock shouldn't just be here. So if that's the 6th floor, this is the 4th floor. That means let's see. Alright, so 6th floor. So let's try 11. This is going to take a long time. Why couldn't they just like make us click it or something? Spinning this thing around. I hope they don't make us get chased by something. We have to spin stuff around. Because that's something they got probably fixed when it comes to under development. Trying to take this off my mat so I can see what it does. This is music, dude. So it's at 11 o'clock. So what do I do now? Okay. Alright. So, 5th floor. Okay. I think I get it now. So, we're on the 5th floor right now. Are we on the 5th floor? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I want to make sure. Okay. See, I'm on the 5th floor, so because if that's 40, then that'll be 46. So I have to put that on 7. So again, this is 5th floor. If it's 9, am I looking at the wrong hand? I gotta say, like, I know my times, but in a way I should be messing this up. That's just 6th, 5th. Alright, so this one's yellow. So 11 is on the 6th floor. Yup. the arrowhead. That means so that's the arrowhead. 5, 10. So 5, 10. Yeah, this is gonna take a long time. All right. So 4, 7, 46. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45. And what is it that we need to do? So 45, so I need to get to 40. Oh, do it again. So I need to get to 45. Well, really I need to get to 46, but the closer I can get to is 45. I swear to God, I hate this thing. Oh. All right. Yeah, I'm probably doing it all wrong. Like I probably should go down.
So moved. 4th floor again.
Yeah, you already said that. I'm looking for a 7th floor. I barely even moved the thing. God, overturned my stomach inside out. That ain't good.
I've never seen such
Wait, what? Summon. Oh, is that where we've seen that picture?
Voice. Voice. What voice? What voice?
Serve my king with my blood. Blessed sanctification.
Tell us what it says.
Sacrifice of sin. like a rope looped around my neck, pulling tight. Papers hanging, nothing around me.
I can't wait to see more of this game.
Struggling, fighting.
Ella, you are completely safe here. Nothing can hurt you. Okay, let's continue.
The situation there is much worse than expected. Much worse. I knew I had to get in touch with the Foundation. I managed to find a phone, and I called her back up.
Jesus Christ,
This is
over
Sparrow,
scaring me.
09868, for Bald Eagle. I'm at Pony Station on the 7th floor. The situation here is much worse than expected. I need backup.
Bella, are you sure this is actually what happened?
What do you mean? Yes. Of course I'm sure.
Come on, Bella. Try and focus.
What are you talking about?
Bella, you never made that phone call.
Of course I... What?
Your station was completely cut off. There was no contact with the outside world whatsoever. Phone call? That would have been impossible.
No. But I saw...
What did you see, Bella? Tell us what you saw.
Yeah, that ain't good.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Okay, now that was cool. And that's the thrill I need. Tyler Cooper's Journal Log 3. SCP-701 scripts have been out for a week now, and the participants have a minor rehearsal and described above. But one thing continues to baffle me: they always seem to recite the wrong lines. Every single person. It's strange, almost like it's orchestrated. And when I try to connect them, they become defensive, insisting that they read the correct line. But other than that minor hiccup, everything else went well. I'm very much looking forward to the first whole rehearsal in room 705. The day after the full rehearsal, all will bear witness to the potential of SCP-701, and my name will become synonymous with it. Tyler Cooper, the genius behind the experiment who managed to tap its endless potential. This is history in the making. Jump scare? Okay, no. Dude, I've been reading like files about the freaking rehearsal. You haven't even noticed it now. Electricity need. Oh no, this looks like something you will see out of SCP Foundation. Because this is definitely not outside. This is like inside. this is definitely inside. Or at least I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's inside. I don't know. Just need the test report. Redwood incident file. Experiment number site 060.3.2. Project level uncategorized. Oh, project level. I'm overthinking about class level. Description: this was a multi-subject experiment involving SCP Redacted, SCP Redacted, and SCP Redacted. This is part of the scientific research headed by Dr. George Thompson on how reality bending takes place. The experiment lasted 5 days. During the first 3 days, I do not know what that word is. Tests were performed on SCP Redacted and SCP Redacted. Level 3 hypnosis was also performed on 3 Class D personnel. So we get some Class D mentioned. Affected by SCP Redacted. Test subjects quickly shoved different degrees of immersion, and on day 4 conditionally claimed that they were in a primeval forest with mainly coastal redwood and Caribbean pines. On that day, the Humes level was reduced to 37. The next day, this scene was described and invaded the reality. The experiment ground and the 6 test subjects vanished. The experiment was forced to stop. There are no further report on this area. Dr. Thompson thinks this was affected by SCP Redacted. The reality bender can be considered as its creation. SCP Redacted-1, no official number yet. For detailed experiment information, please see document site 83.0603.2 encrypted. Now, I'm starting to think that maybe SCP-049 has something to be involved with, because you have SCP-049-1s, and you never know, SCP 008-1s as well. Who knows? All I know is that it could be a familiar SCP that most people know about. Jump scare? Okay. I'm safe here. So electricity needed. It's time to go back. Electricity needed. Incident clipping 2. On April 27 local time, 5 students were involved in a collective redacted incident at the Cleveland Institute of Arts Drama Club in Ohio. And another faculty member died of stabbings. The janitor was taken into custody as a suspect in the incident. His statement mentioned that 4 students used the redacted from the ceiling during rehearsals, probably a noose. This was then repeated by the last remaining person after they assaulted the teacher. The teacher died 2 hours later. Following a forensic investigation of the scene, it was determined that the janitor had no clear motive for committing the crime. He is currently undergoing further observation in a psychiatric hospital. Jump scare? Okay. Okay, that ain't good. And they're gone. Oh, some over here. Okay. Rehearsal script, Act 4, Persona. Y'all pause and read that, because I want to hurry up and get this. Oh, thank you for showing me the way. Don't do something now. I swear to God, I hate mannequins because every time when it comes to horror games, the mannequins are always moving when you're not looking at them, and then you get a jump scare. I think that was my last reality anchor. So I got all the files. Still need a few more rehearsal scripts. Need one more collection and one more research log. Yup. Go down 2. Go down 2. Go down 2. And they get back up again, I know. Yep. Now that's some good detail. Ooh. Credit card or just level key card, probably. Oh yeah, level key cards. Hey, I wonder if these are in the game, level key cards, because level key cards are kind of crucial to SCP Foundation. Alright, rehearsal script and another one, so you guys read that, because like I said, I do not want to read this time, because I just don't feel like it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna read it. Gonzo obtains poison from Ambassador Allegada and plans to hold a banquet to poison the ministers. Later on, Gonzalo is faced to contend with his consequences. Yeah. In a monologue, he describes his remorse for his crime, but he knows there's nothing he can do about it now. Antonia, Alida, and the squire escape from the convent, and Antonia promises Alina that he will exact his revenge and marry her as a new queen. At the banquet, Antonia bursts in and confirms Gonzalo's murderous crime as well as his own lineage. Gonzalo disposed by an angry group of ministers. Instead of killing Gonzalo, Antonia exiles him to the convent. Antonio then orders his squire to plan his wedding with Alinda, and the play ends with a dance by the group of quarters, something like that. Alright, just want to make sure I got it. Sound. Probably say we're going to the same place, but can't. I'm just gonna keep falling. See? I'll keep going back up. Oh look, now this guy looks like he's running now. Aha. You know, I'm glad the door's closing because I just don't feel like I'm gonna be chased by mannequins. Oh yeah, the black box. Stairs. Just want to make sure there's an escape route because I feel like I'm about to jump scared. What's that? I don't know if there's some papers I can pick up and read. So I'm gonna try to make sure I look for every one of them as I can. Incomplete script. Gonzo Let us raise our glasses to the ambassador, Allegata, and pay tribute to him. On the finest wine commemorate this exciting victory. It was he, the ruthless usurper, who killed our king. This despicable man who placed execution to dash claimed this bloody conspiracy as his trophy. Kill him. Let his head be the sacrifice, and for redemption, let his blood pour out. I am your king, release me, and I can forgive all of your greatest crimes and misdeeds. Kill him, kill him, kill him. The vile traitor is not worthy of the crown. Blood for blood, sacrifice to my king. Bunch of weirdos.
Before we really know what's behind this containment breach, Pony Station will have to be locked down. That much is for certain.
Again, I wish Epsilon 11 was here for this instead, because they will seem more fit for this. And possibly mole rats, because something about anchor devices, like reality anchors. Oh, look, secret. It's SCP 049! Yup, I knew it. Wolfcraft handmade doll. The label reads SCP 049, see? Cool. Oh, he has like the little glasses thing on there. And that's a cool collection I could keep. So, but that almost scared me. I was expecting something anyways, but not something that was less scary than that, but you know. I'm guessing the monster's gonna bust through the door. We have to run because it happens almost all the time. Oh, there's an elevator, so I guess I'm going back. I guess not. So we got the black box, so how did we lose it? And why is she going alone too? That's my thing. Because more people, the more reality anchors you have.
Bella, you really need to tell us the truth.
What do you mean? I'm telling you the truth. I completed my task. I retrieved the black box from Pony Station.
Looks like the cognito hazards really did a number on it.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Bella, there was no black box in sight. Now,
That's impossible. I'm positive. I know I had it. In the escape elevator.
And there is no escape elevator in Pony Station. None of what you're saying adds up.
What's impossible? It's just impossible.
look at me, Bella. Try and focus. What really happened? Bella, think carefully.
Uh-oh. Back in this room. Or area. Now, that was kind of scary, but I didn't have a reaction because it wasn't that kind of scary, but that was surprising. Because I was expecting something like that. Tyler Cooper's Journal 4. The rehearsals have officially begun. Positively, brilliantly, my hands are shaking now as I write. This experiment, the exciting avenues ahead. Although some sections stray from the original SCP-701 script, everyone remained perfectly in character. Fully consumed in the act, the audience too seemed to be entirely absorbed in the performance. A strange thing, though, I noticed a certain something, a person perhaps, appear on the stage. He was one of the original members, but, well, he was quiet and reserved, rather friendly in tribute to Ambassador Allegata. This is it. It must be the truth. The splendid, magnificent truth. Hang the traitors one and one. Hang the betrayal and the ignorance. Together with the noose, hang them to alert all of the world. Cheers and cheers all around. For our great king, let us bask in his glory. Together we follow him. The blood of the fools we offer to thee. Hanged king, the writing that follows is obscured by blood stains. Alright? Alrighty, I'm back. Alright. I'm sorry if I was gone for a while. Well, you guys won't know that, but I was gone for a while because I had to eat some dinner. And at first I thought they was doing something freaky over there, but I guess not. Yeah. I ain't really gotta get my mind out of the gutter. They're actually staying down this time.
It's this one. Where have all those volunteers gone?
Probably them. Here. They're all dangling from the sky.
Guess this is the end of the performance. SCP-701, the Hanged King's tragedy.
Waiting for one more.
Who's there?
Again, expected that.
The condition since they just injected her with 7
got time for a cold one? Because our work here is done.
Also, no face reveal.
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful separation.
I guess that was it. That was cool. Alright, so that'll be the end of the video. I hope you guys like it. I also do apologize that the noise you guys be hearing in the background, because the gameplay was good, but I honestly feel like that sound in the background kind of ruins, you know, the gameplay a bit. But if I do get a computer, we probably wouldn't have to hear that ever again, because I am recording on a laptop, so the sound is a lot closer to the mic, and my mic picks up. Let's just say the mic picks up sound very well. So if I was to probably have it back over here, maybe it was still recorded, but that's besides the point. The point is, that's besides the point. Back onto the subject. I hope you guys like it, because this was a really great game that I recorded, and it was fun because, you know, overall having to play through the game, like finding those notes and figuring out the mystery to it. It's just exactly how I like it when it comes to SCP games or anything related to SCP, because, you know, it's the mystery. Because when it comes to SCP Foundation and all that stuff, it's like Men in Black, but it's more horror to it and more creative on how things go, instead of it being just so simple, which is why I like this game so much, is because, and not only that, it's an SCP I didn't know about, SCP-701 or 701, and then I also like the references to other SCPs, like SCP-87, the Endless Staircase, and another SCP where it's like a red ball, and it has like these little, I would say spikes, but it didn't look like spikes. It looks like little small tentacles and all that stuff. But yeah, so, you know, references. And some of the notes, it was just like, you know, mysteries on what the heck happened to Site 74, Pony Station. And when it comes to SCP Foundation, sometimes the names do get a bit crazy, but so far the game was really fun. But, you know, this was a demo, so it's under development, so I can't play more of it until that game actually comes out on Steam. Something about the next fest or whatever the heck that means. I watched the trailer, so I don't know what the heck that means, but something. But I will keep in check when the game comes out fully, like officially and all that stuff. And yeah, and I'm kind of nerding about it, but, you know, that was the game for you. So I want you guys to like and subscribe. Just it lets me know that you guys liked it. Turn on the bell notification, because, you know, I'm being more consistent now, because I have a lot of other game ideas to record. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.